We're back and in the lab to talk about an ocean cleaning machine. Ivy?
Wow, George, what playground you've got here. Could you tell me a little bit about what you're doing?
What we are doing is we are developing this. This is a electronically powered, it's a fully electronic miniature boat, basically. So it's 3 meters long, it's about 1 meter wide. So this model is purely designed for ocean surface trash collection. So you can see that out in the front there we have the conveyor, and that conveyor simply just, as the boat is driving, is going to be rotating and picking up the trash and depositing it into our rear trash bin.
Right.
We have a front camera that allows us to do POV in case our operator who's driving it via the remote control can't actually see where the boat is, so he can actually navigate it remotely. We actually have a lot of interior control electronics that allows it to be controlled remotely, so we can set GPS waypoints and the boat will actually go towards that location. We do have the rear trash camera, which now is running an AI. So we have an onboard AI which uses the video view of that rear trash camera to actually categorize whatever trash that we're detecting. And we actually can create that as a data set and forward that to whoever wants to see it, and we can actually show them the types of trash that they're actually actively getting at any one time.
I see.
So I joined the project 2 years ago because when I got onboarded, basically the newer steps that the team wanted to take was to design a whole new frame, design this version. This is the 6th iteration. Throughout the stages of getting this all together, we were trying to deal with everything one step at a time.
From the data you've collected, was there anything that shocked you?
Yeah. So I think one of the biggest things was just sort of the amount of dead wildlife that we've encountered. I'm assuming because the waters are so polluted with plastic that it is killing the nearby fish.
For the data analytics, right, and you're analyzing the types of trash, besides plastic, was there any other kind of material you noticed that's in the water?
Typically, we have just been finding a lot of different types of plastic.
Different types of plastic?
Yeah, so obviously styrofoam, like big sort of styrofoam crates that you would normally find at sort of like wet markets, for example. Plastic bottles, that is very common. Aluminium cans, that's also a thing. Food containers. This is exactly why we wanted to have a robot collecting this in the first place. There's no human risk. It's healthier for everyone. And we're taking it all out of the water so we can at least give a chance for the fish that are in the water to begin with.
It's great to see our innovators put their heads together to figure out how to protect our oceans. But it doesn't take a genius to do something. You and I can too. Let's get some ideas on how we, as a community, can play a part in cleaning up our oceans.
That's true. The ocean doesn't discriminate where help comes from. Every bit counts. Let's find out how.
Hi, Katie. Hi, everyone. Can you tell me about what you do here?
In the beach, usually we bring our kids to come here for pick up the rubbish on the beach, to clean up the here.
Yeah. How often do you do that?
Usually we follow some organization. If they have an event, we will come and join.
Okay, I see. And how did you actually get started? Because that's actually not something that I hear a lot of people say they bring their kids to.
Yes, we have an experience from last time where we bring the kids to the beach for play. And my daughter, she has an experience on catch by the ghost net. So also the rubbish.
No.
So she wants to pick up the rubbish when we are in the playing. So when I know there is an event, so I bring them to the.
I see. Wait, so you got caught by a ghost net, or did you get to pick up the ghost net?
I got caught by
You got caught. Was it very difficult for you to get out of it?
No, it just tripped my legs.
Oh no. Okay, and that really motivated you to get started, right? Why do you love what you do here?
I like to help the environment. Well, because if you do something that is very good, you will be more happier than before. Like, everyone is throwing rubbish away, but maybe we will be happier if we just do something to help the environment.
Yeah, I agree. What about your friends? Do they come with you for ocean cleanups or beach cleanups?
Yes,
What did they think about it?
they think it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because picking up rubbish is actually very fun. Maybe every day I've been wasting and throwing lots of stuffs. But today, maybe I do something actually protect the environment.
In the perfect world, how do you want the ocean to look like?
I want the ocean to look like no rubbish.
Yeah.
And the animals live inside will live happily.
Oh, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's heartwarming. But age shouldn't matter in these efforts, right, Ivy?
Hi, Harry. How would you describe yourself?
I'll be 70 very soon. I'm a crazy guy, but with passion.
With passion.
Yeah.
About what?
Look at that, the ocean. It's so beautiful, right?
It really is.
But we didn't know that we have so much trash in the water.
I'm very surprised to see
Look at that
how
part.
much
You
is
see some of them
happening,
floating in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you are passionate about the ocean
Yes.
and, I suppose, conserving it. How are you doing that?
Actually, I'm a diver. I've been diving over 35 years. For the last 10 years, I joined some people to do beach cleanup. But one time, I was doing beach cleanup in the summer. The temperature was 34 degrees, so hot. As a diver, I go into the water
Yeah.
and cool down myself. But once I was in the water, walking into the water, shallow water, you can see like the wave. Look at that trash, yeah?
Yes.
It's like a movie, you know, all this plastic, wood, everything is floating past through my
Yeah.
eyes. And then I got the wood, they got nails on it. They keep cutting me.
You got cut?
I got cut in my waist, I got cut in my legs. And underneath, I was stepping on all kind of things, I don't know what they are. So I put my hand down, geez, plastic, net, batteries,
yeah.
all kind of trash. And being a diver, I thought maybe it's time for me to do something to raise awareness. So I was wondering, what's it like in the water? So I started diving and then find out a lot of trash, you know, in the seabed. And then through the net, I find out something called fishing net, which they call ghost net.
Yeah.
It's discarded, abandoned. So every time I go out diving, I see some net tangling the corals.
Yeah.
But however, another one, not many people realize what I call is the silent killer. When you're in the middle of water, you
Yeah.
can see some huge net, could be by a ton or even larger. They're drifting with current.
Oh, no.
And then they can drift for days, weeks, months, even to years or to decades until they get too heavy, they sink or being picked up. So from then on, I do more research. I find out actually the war on this drifting can cause a lot of more damages beside the ecosystem because it causes a lot of economic loss
Yeah.
to a lot of big industries such as shipping line.
Yeah.
It affects the fishermen. Some of the people get tangled by net, like water skiing, kayaking, or sailing.
Yeah. But what do you think is stopping people from doing more to conserve the ocean?
I think one of the ways is education, but that's not enough. It's going to take a long, long time. I can assure you that there'll be more trash in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. However, we're going to find a way to tackle the root cause and find possible solution to reduce the problem.
Yes.
We need people like the media, like yourself, to help us to spread the word and get the word to the government, to the public, to corporation. If we raise enough awareness and then we find way of possible solution to reduce, I'm sure the government would like to help us too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why for the last 6 or 7 years, I've been inspiring a lot of divers, directly or indirectly, could be thousands. And then a lot of non-divers, because they can do a lot of beach cleanup, shoreline cleanup, things like that. It helps.
If you take the time to truly appreciate the natural beauties around us in Hong Kong, it's not difficult to see why it needs our love and care. It is not only their home, it's ours too. Keeping the ocean clean is the least we can do.
You've heard it from the experts. The environment is deteriorating and it's not getting any better. In fact, at this rate, 1.5 degrees Celsius by 2030 may not even be achievable. But you know what? We have the tools, we have the technology, and the common sense to actually do something about it. So why not? It really starts with us. We can save the planet, but we can do it just one step at a time. Just try.